gauge their engagement or show that you have those people that are tangible to you?
I think that for me, it's just like I'm still obviously. I think everybody, when you're independent, you're always gonna still be throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Right.
But I think for me, it's just when I have conversations with them, I realize that like I mean something to them. Like I've had people tell me that I've saved them. And I know that a lot of rappers have that, but like the way that they talk to me about it and my personal experience is like, since I do certain relatable type of music, I think that they connect to it in a certain type of way, and it translates with. I done had, like, for example, like 2 days ago, one of my supporters, she spent like $700 on merch, right? And then out of nowhere, I restocked it, and she already had the shit.
Right.
She bought it again.
Man.
Because and I said that, and I DM'd her, and I was like, yo, you didn't have to do that. You already bought it. She was like, I wanted to. So moments like that is how I gauge, like, I'm doing something right here.
Right.
Like, there's something happening that this person wants to do that. I mean something to this person other than some music and passing the time shit.
100%.
So, yeah.
Let me ask you this. When did you know music was your thing? I know we've been talking about like you're rising from where you started to now. When was that moment that you were like, yo, I can really take this thing to the next level? Or you just knew you were talented. Like, what was like the first record that you wrote or that went out and you're like, oh, the people really fucking what I'm doing?
Yeah, I think for me, I've been rapping for a long time, bro.
Okay.
Like for a long time. So for me, and I first went viral back in like 2017.
Okay.
But I think that for me, my mom, it's always going to come back to my mom because she bought me my first CD. Like she was always, since me and her, I always describe it as like a kid raising a kid.
Okay.
So she had me so young.
Right.
So she was into music. She was a dancer. Like she played music out throughout the crib. She bought me my first stereo. She did all that stuff. And I think that just influenced me. And since I didn't have a big family because when my dad passed, I lost all contact with that side.
Right.
So on my dad's side, I don't know nobody from his side. So me and my mom, we was just really close, and the music aspect just kind of came to me. And I think when growing up in the Bronx, when my mom was working, I used to stay. I lived like on the 6th floor.
Okay.
And one of my best friends, he lived on the 4th floor, and I would always go down to his crib, and we would like play video games or whatever. And that was when my mom was working. And when I went down there one day, there was a MTV used to play like on the channel 188 or something like that. Used to play music videos.
Yeah.
And I always used to just watch them. And then one day I was just like, yo, I could probably write a rap, but just fucking around. I was like 12.
Okay.
I was just like fucking around. I was like, I could probably write a rap, right? So I wrote some bullshit, and I rapped it for my mans, and he was like, "Yo, you're ass." And then,
It really be like that, yo.
Like, you expect your mans to hold you up, like, yo, that's all right. You got potential.
Is he still your mans? Is he still your mans?
Yeah. But
that's funny as shit.
He's still your mans?
Yeah.
Keep him around.
He was like,
That's the type
ass.
of honesty you need. That's the type of honesty.
And then one
You
of my brothers, I call my brother because I grew up with him since we was like 2. I remember I kept doing remixes back then because I didn't know how to go about any of it, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think then when I got into middle school, that's when I started like really getting into girls and shit like that, growing into my personality. I used to write like raps just to impress the girls, and I think I took that, and then when I graduated high school, it was around the time like I think What a Time to Be Alive came out. And around that time, I remember it's it's crazy because I looked at music so different back then.
It's crazy. Yeah,
it's so crazy. So now I'm really like, I looked at it from more of a at that time, that Elijah looked at music more from a lyrical standpoint, right? So at that time, I remember when Drake said the bar, I think I need some Robitussin. And I was like, this shit is ass, right? But that was because I didn't understand